Assalamu alaikum, I'm Engineer Hamna Shakil. In this video, I will explain how to process data of sieve analysis of fine and coarse aggregates. Here I have two tables, one for sieve analysis of fine aggregates and one for sieve analysis of coarse aggregates. Similarly, I have two plots here, one for fine aggregates and the other one for coarse aggregates. In my previous video, I have explained how to do this plotting. In this video, I will explain how to process the data. I'm going to start with sieve analysis of fine aggregate. Let me just zoom this in. So here this yellow highlighted column is the column in which you are going to put the experimental data. And these three columns are the one where you have to do the calculations. And these first four columns are fixed. Column number 1 is sieve number. Column number 2 is the size in millimeter, the size of the opening in millimeter. Column number 3 is ASTM C33 finer limit and ASTM C33 coarser limit. Let's start with doing the calculations for material retained. So click on this cell, press equal to on the keyboard. The formula will be material retained divided by, you can see the formula over here as well, divided by the total sample taken multiply by 100. So you have to divide all these values by total sample taken. So you have to fix this F16 value. F16 value is the one that is in column F and row number 16. So all the values have to be divided by this total sample taken. So click on this F16 and press F4 on the keyboard, and you can see that you have got dollar symbol before F and before 16. It means that this cell has been fixed now. All these values will be divided by this total sample taken. Do one more thing. Right here, round, bracket open, and round the material percent retained to 1 decimal place and close the bracket. Now the formula is ready. Press enter. Click on this cell again. Click the right bottom of the cell and drag it down. The formula will be copied in all the cells. Next thing is cumulative percent retained. In cumulative percent retained, the first value is equal to material percent retained. So press equal to and select this cell, press enter. In the next cell, you have to add this value with this value. Press enter. Click on this cell again, drag it from the bottom right side, and the formula will be copied in all the cells. For cumulative percent passing, it is equal to 100 minus cumulative percent retained. So press equal to 100 minus cumulative percent retained. Press enter. Again select this cell and drag it down. The formula will be copied in all the cells. To find the fineness modulus, you need the sum of cumulative percent retained. So press equal to sum, bracket open, select this column and bracket closed. For fineness modulus, you have to divide cumulative percent retained by 100. Here also you can round this value to 2 decimal places. Press enter. In this cell you have to add all the material retained. So press equal to sum, bracket open, select this column, bracket close and enter. Now let's do the same thing for sieve analysis of coarse aggregate. So I'm going to zoom out and zoom into this table. So again here you have to add the material retained equal to sum, bracket open, select the column, bracket close, enter. In material retained, press equal to material retained divided by total sample taken into 100. And here you have to fix this Q14 value. So press F4 and round this value to 1 decimal place. Press enter. Click on this cell, drag it down, and the formula will be copied in all the cells. For cumulative percent retained, the first value is equal to percent retained. The second value is equal to the sum of these two. Click on this cell, drag it down, and the values will be copied in all the cells. For cumulative percent passing, you have 100 minus cumulative percent retained. Select this cell and drag it down. So both the tables are ready. All you have to do now is put the material percent retained values from the experiment. So I'm going to start with sieve analysis of fine aggregates and enter the values that I got from the experiment. So I have 0 value here, then I have 8, then I have 35, 73, 128, 170 and 74. So here I've got a total of 488 and the sample that I took was 500 gram. 12 gram was retained on pen. So in total sample taken type 500. So you can see here that all the values have been calculated. You have got the fineness modulus and the graph has also been plotted. Similarly for coarse aggregates, I am going to fill the table. So I have got a total of 4996 and the total sample that I took was 5000 gram. I'm going to put the value here. Again, you can see all the calculations have been done and the graph has been plotted.